Yo, what is going on, guys? Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on the Arrowverse as a whole, because our main topic of this video is going to be the main crossover for all the seasons of the Arrowverse, that being Crisis on Infinite Earths. But before I do that, I apologize for being away for like a week. I've been super busy, so I haven't been like giving you guys the latest news and things like that. So yeah, I just couldn't make videos on stuff like the negative flash, set photos, New Kingdom Come Superman first look. My Titans reviews are not like are overdue, but yeah, and other things like that. And aka Lila Michaels, and I'm not gonna tell you anything about her like origin story and things like that, because if they incorporate her like story into the like her comic book story into the crossover, then it will really be a massive spoiler. But yeah, in case you didn't know, Harbinger was also name dropped in Arrow season 5 episode 4, I believe, when Oliver was breaking Diggle out and Lila was behind comms. So this does lead me to believe that Harbinger will be our Earth 1 Lila. I could be wrong, but yeah, I'm not sure. And that could probably be the reason why John Diggle Jr. becomes Deathstroke from the future, in the other hand. Because maybe like uh, she becomes Harbinger so she cannot take care of the child. And then John Diggle could possibly become Green Lantern, so he won't have time as well. So I don't know how they're going like how that's going to play out, since that Connor Hawke is going to be John Diggle's son as well. So yeah, that could be the case. Um, I the thing about the suit is, I don't know why she doesn't have her helmet, but yeah, other than the helmet, like this suit looks really really good still. But I just wish that they had the helmet on. It would have just looked a lot better. So the next thing I missed, I will go over, is the Kingdom Come Superman suits first look, and it looks really really cool. It's probably my favorite Superman suits out of the bunch so far, and you can see you could see Brendan Routh like got ripped and like he's in shape for Superman. As you like, if you've watched Legends or seen Brendan Routh in Arrow, yeah, Arrow, he is like he's quite skinny, but yeah, you could see him like ripped in a whole new level. And what's cool is you do see his hair dyed gray as well, just like Kingdom Come Superman. And like this suit is just really really comic accurate, and it just feels good to see Brendan Routh suit up as Superman for possibly the last time, but could also survive in this crisis. Who knows? Now there is some opposition to the pants, but to be honest, I have no problem. It looks quite different and comic accurate, and it just looks really cool. And people just argue about that red underwear mostly, but I really have no problem with it. And they did add the red underwear back to the comics as well recently, so yeah. And we do have Tyler Hoechlin Superman and Brendan Routh Superman suit up as Superman and take a photo together, as you can see in the background, the Daily Planet. So correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not really sure if we've seen Metropolis yet, and this could probably be our first look on Metropolis. We could have seen it in Supergirl. I don't really remember seeing it, but it would be really cool if we see like the Daily Planet and things like that in this crossover. But the main question is, would this be Earth 38, or would this be whatever Kingdom Come Superman's Earth is? Now, something I will quickly go over is the set photos for the Flash Season 6 Episode 8, otherwise titled The Last Temptation of Barry Allen Part 2. Um, it's of Barry, assumingly, as the Negative Flash. And for those who don't know, what happens is that in the comics, Dawn throws Barry into like the Negative Speed Force, but Barry comes out with like a wasted face, like black and reddish suit, and his lightning turns like black and stuff. And yeah, he does indeed fight Bloodwork in the comics as well as the Negative Flash, which is really really cool to see. And yeah, they are bringing. It does look like they're bringing this into live action. As you could see in the set photos, you could see Barry's hand having those like black claws, his face looking all like wasted and stuff. His emblem has like is black as well, and the wings, whatever the lightning bolt that was supposed to be in the cowl, which is changed to wings, is black as well, and it just gets me really hyped for the Flash season 6 in a whole new level. Now we have Kevin Conroy's Batman in this shot over here, and you can see he has facial hair, and which is really odd due to Bruce Wayne staying like clean and stuff. But yeah, Kevin Conroy looks looks scruffy and stuff. So I am really interested to see what happens to Batman, as like Kevin Conroy's Batman will be Bruce Wayne will be from the future and not in present day. And I pray that we see Batman Beyond in the show, well, in the crossover Crisis on Infinite Earths, and saying that basically, as I said, this Bruce Wayne will be from the future, so it won't make sense if they make him Batman. He should really be Batman Beyond, and I would just love to see his interactions with Kate Kane and stuff, and I pray that we find out what happens to Bruce Wayne in Gotham City, since he's not there in like, I can't remember how many years from the top of my head, but they did say in Elseworlds. But yeah, he's not in Gotham City in present day just yet. As I predicted that his back was like injured by Bane or something, but it shouldn't really take that long. But this Kevin Conroy Batman could also be from another Earth, but like, I have hopes that this Batman will be Earth One's. Now, we do also see John Cryer as Lex Luthor, which means that he is still alive and does play a major role in Crisis on Infinite Earths as well. And I don't know if he will change or stay as a villain like thing, but yeah, Lex Luthor is back. Now, we do have this Insta picture of Stephen Amell on set for Crisis, and you can see he looks really messed up with all like blood and stuff, scratches, whatever it is. And credit to Paigey for pointing this out, because I would have never seen that coming. But if you do zoom in to like the left hand side of the picture, you do see like some character lists at the back. So there are like 3 Clark Kents, 2 Lois Lanes, saying that Kingdom Come's Lois Lane is dead. So that's Tyler Hoechlin's Superman and Smallville Superman's Lois Lane alive. Baby John, obviously the Earth 38 Superman's son. But most importantly, you could see 2 Lex Luthors, and we know that John Cryer would be the only Lex Luthor, since Mike Rosenbaum's that's the Smallville's Lex Luthor, said he won't be coming back to reprise his role as Lex Luthor. But it does look like he lied, and we could see Mike Rosenbaum's Lex Luthor potentially. We don't know. He could be Alexander Luthor as well from Earth 3. I'm not really sure. Now we do have Tom Welling in the Kent farm with his Smallville version of Lois Lane, and we also have Tom Welling with Earth 38, Tyler Hoechlin's Superman, and Lois Lane. And I am really interested to see what the Smallville Superman's role will be in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now, the most shocking out of all of this, and probably my favorite news out of all of this so far, is that Jonah Hex it's not really Jonah Hex, but I will get into it. As you can see in this picture, you have Jonah Hex, Barry Allen, John Constantine, Sarah Lance, and Mia Smoke. So this pretty much confirms that Mia Smoke will be on Crisis on Infinite Earths, possibly to try and prevent Oliver's death or something. We don't know, but yeah, Mia is in this crossover, as we did find out in Arrow season 7. She does play like a very major role for the future story, but yeah, Mia is in present day, and I am just